Welcome back, everybody. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV. We're continuing to take a look at what Mr. Parvater calls the business end of the competition. Logs pretty much decided now. One big game tonight. It's, of course, Marties against UWC. We'll wait to see what those results are coming in. They're, of course, playing pretty much as we speak. So that game's on its way. And that is going to have a role to play within the top six. Jerome, let's quickly take a look at the results this weekend that came in. Of course, Marties beating Kuilsrivier 71 points to 3. UCT with that win over Durban 23-15. Unimil with the win over NTK, and then Helderberg 43-24 over UWC, and then Villages beating Brackenfell 22-12. Jerome, that looks like a bit of an improvement there from UWC, of course, against Helderberg. As we know, Marties is playing against UWC tonight. They're sitting number 7 on the log. We will look at the log in a second. But are we seeing an improvement from UWC here at the last minute?
Look, it looked like at least they're playing, so there is an improvement. And we know how they can play, but I think it's just a little bit too late. I think they're in a bit of trouble.
So if you had to look at the barometer for tonight then, if you had to give us your prediction, UWC Marties tonight, which way do you think it'll go?
Look, both teams, UWC don't want to get relegated. Marties want to be in the top 6.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. So both of them are equal. Like, it's a must win for both of them.
Yeah. Of course, that win for Villages over Brackenfell, 22 points to 12. That's what secured them also the number 1 spot on the log.
Yeah, look, they've been doing well so far this season. So I think they basically deserve to be number 1 for what they've been doing. So yeah, I just think that that one score there, that game, I was at that game, Milnerton and NTK. 30 minutes into the game, no score. Then NTK score, and I think NTK was leading at halftime.
Right.
Can you believe it? That result. So
well,
then Milnerton just. I saw Ismail Dolly there, like on the side of the line. He was like really worried. Yeah, so it wasn't that easy.
Well, I'd rather get it out the way now.
Yeah.
Rather fix up the problems now. Right, let's take a look at the log. Of course, as you see now on top of the log in Super League A, these are your contenders right now, folks. Villages, UCT, Helderberg, Unimil, Durban, and then Hamilton's is sitting at number 6 on the log, followed by Marties at number 7. Jerome, if you look at the log as it stands here now, Hamilton's is at number 6 on the log. They're on 46 points. Tonight, Marties play against UWC. They're on 44 points. What is the impact of tonight's game for Hamilton's? Because as things stand, Hamilton's is still in the top 6.
Yeah, look, Marties just have to win. If they win tonight, they're ahead of Hamilton's, then Hamilton's are out. Right. Or even Marties can even just draw the game. Then they both on 46, but points difference, Marties will be better.
So as things stand right now, Hamilton's is hoping that UWC is going to do them a favor.
They're hoping, yeah. And like I say, Marties mustn't get 2 points out of this game also. Well,
that's right. So it's still all very interesting. Whereas at the bottom of the log, Jerome, if we look at the bottom of the log, let's quickly take a look there. Hamlet's at the bottom, UWC, NTK. So for UWC, Jerome, although the points difference is against them here, they pretty much look like they're going to be relegated, and NTK are going to go back to playoff. So it doesn't matter what happens in the match 4 between UWC and Marties tonight. It looks like UWC's and Hamlet's guaranteed relegation.
Can you believe NTK again?
For
how many years?
Again.
Make it and play in playoffs again.
Yeah. Well, I think the other teams, I mean, Kuilsrivier, Tygerberg, St. George's, they'll be happy that they've...
Yeah, they're fine. They're safe, so they're fine.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look now, folks. We will carry on talking about the logs. So many permutations, but now we know Super League A is going to be going into the quarterfinals and semi-finals and the finals of the top 6 competition starting this weekend. But let's take a look now at the highlights for you between SK Walmers and Primrose. And of course, we're looking at this game because of the spirit of the game and of course some of the fantastic rugby that was being played, and unfortunately in some rather damp weather. Let's take a look. All right, Jerome, so there we go. Primrose SK Walmers. Not really going to worry about asking you about the halftime score. I think what we're looking at here is typical club rugby. It really is great to see a derby like that in action.
Yeah, it's good. And I must say, there's some big boys on the field there. Good rugby. And one thing is, I mean, in the rain, for that people right around the field, a lot of spectators there watching the game. And quality rugby, good rugby. I think it's great. I mean, the people there, they didn't mind standing in the rain watching that game.
Yeah, but I mean, it remains an important game for both sides. For SK Walmers, who've been doing really well, and they wanted to make sure that they stay in the top 1 and 2. We will take a look at the top 6 in Super League B in a second, folks. That's going to come up. But yeah, so still an important game for both sides.
Yeah, look, it's a typical derby game. No one wants to lose this game. That's why that score was so close.
Yeah. Right, folks. Well, of course, as you know, MChem 24-hour Pharmacy is on board with Cape Rugby TV. And you can get down to MChem 24-hour Pharmacy, as I say, 24 hours a day. By the way, MChem, of course, have a wound care clinic, a specialized wound care clinic that if you have any open wounds or any wounds, maybe you've had some surgery done, you don't want to go back to the doctor, go back to the hospital, you just need someone to change your wounds for you or your dressing at least, then of course MChem has got nursing sisters on duty that can do that for you from Monday to Sunday from 8 a.m. through to 8 p.m. So that really is great to be able to get down to MChem, and it's very convenient. You don't have to go through all that extra effort, and we will talk more about MChem and the various zones at MChem still during the course of the show. So make sure that you don't go away. We'll be back in a sec, and we carry on taking a look at the results and logs in Super League B. Back now.